好，我们上课。Yes, good. Now, I'll repeat. Just now, some of you asked you whether you can answer questions. Yes, definitely. But I do prefer you to write the answers by typing Chinese characters. But if you don't have the Chinese keyboard, Pinyin is okay. All right. Now let's because it's a little bit challenging. 好，我们上课做练习，做练习 do the exercises. Now here, just to take a look at the picture and to see whether the words is right for the picture or not right. So remember, you may send your answers to the chat. If you think that is right, you say 对, right? If you find wrong or incorrect, you say 不对. 对 correct, 不对 incorrect or wrong. 好，13 The phrase is 中国人。他们是中国人吗？ Are they Chinese? 他们是中国人吗？很好。Most of you said 不对。So you can talk to yourself. 他们不是中国人。You say that to yourself. 他们不是中国人。14老师 The word 老师。他们是老师吗？不是，他们不是老师。So 不对 right? 不对。Very good. Yeah, most of you got it correctly. 15 The expression 你好 Does the picture is the right one? 对 Okay, very good. 对好16 The expression 再见 means goodbye. Yeah, the boy waves to say 再见 Correct. 对17 The word 学生他是学生吗？ You may answer the question in Chinese. 他是学生吗？他不是学生。他不是学生。他是老师。So 不对。Okay, 不对。Very good. 非常好。他不是学生。他不是学生。他是老师。Now let's look at the next exercise. 好，我们看这个练习。Let's take a look. Read the questions and choose the right answer to each of them. The questions are here on the left side and the answers are on the right. So we need to write the letter here in the squares. For example, now let's take a look at the example. 你喝水吗？你喝水吗？ Now, 喝 means to drink. 水 water. 喝水 drink water. Yeah. Would you like some water? Yeah, literally it's do you drink water or would you like to drink some water? 你喝水吗? The example question. Now the answer is 好的谢谢好的 Okay, that's fine. Thank you. 好的谢谢 Alright, now from the example, you learned the expression 喝水喝水 Yeah, repeat 喝水 drink water drink water 喝水 Now here comes the question. Do you know drink coffee 汉语怎么说 Drink coffee 汉语怎么说 You may if you know it, you can turn on your mic and tell the class. Also, if you like, you can send the expression in chatting room. Coffee in Chinese. 咖啡对咖啡咖啡 Now drink coffee 喝
咖啡
Good 喝咖啡 Yes 喝咖啡 So do you or would you like to drink coffee 你喝咖啡吗
咖啡吗
对你喝咖啡吗 Right 你喝咖啡吗 Yes 非常好喝 Look at this character 喝你喝咖啡吗 Right Yeah Now again Coke Coca-Cola Do you remember what's Coca-Cola in Chinese 可乐 Yes 可乐可乐
可乐
可乐
可乐 So drink 可乐汉语怎么说 Drink 可乐 Drink 可乐喝可乐
可乐吗
Yeah 喝可乐 Drink 喝可乐 And would you like to drink Coke 你喝可乐吗 Yes, very good. 很好。你喝可乐吗？你喝咖啡吗？你喝水吗？ Right. Very good. So we learned from this example. Well, 可乐. Pay attention to the two characters. 汉字可乐，可乐。You need to choose the right one. Very good. 好。Now let's turn to the next question. Now tell me for 18, 你叫什么名字？你叫什么名字？ So which answer is the proper one to this question? Oh, some of you said C, some of you said E. So C 和 E. Wow. Oh, you say 你好，我叫大卫. You think it is okay, right? And E, someone said 我叫李欣. It seems that both are okay. But we may write here. Probably later we may find one of them is better for another question. All right, C or E, right? Yeah, leave it for later decision. 好，19，您是老师吗？ Which one is the proper answer or reply to it? 您是老师吗 which means, are you teacher? Yeah, D, definitely D. 是，我是老师。是，我是老师。So, yeah, someone said maybe B is also okay. Now let's see. Now for this kind of questions, yes or no question or simple questions, probably we should first confirm yes or say no. So we better begin with the answer 是 and then a full answer 我是老师. Okay, so 19 I think D is better. 20你好，我叫李月。你好，我叫李月。Yeah, this time you will find C is good for this question. This one, yeah, C is a good one because they greet each other first. Yeah, greet to one another. 你好, yeah, 你好, and then introduce themselves. So here, maybe E is better. 21你是美国人吗？你是美国人吗？ Yeah, A. 对，不是，不是，我是中国人。不是，我是中国人。22你是学生吗？你是学生吗？我不是学生，我是老师。很好。Yeah, you choose the proper responses to the questions. Very good. You've done very good job. I think you review what we learned in class after class. Yeah, that will be very crucial for your successful language learning. Only the time spent in class is not enough. So after class, you need to continue to work. Now, let's turn to this part. Read the sentences and choose the right words to fill in the brackets. 第一个 the first one 什么，而第二个 the second one 是，第三个不，第四个名字，第五个吗。Now 23 choose the word from A, B, C, D, E. Which one? 我是中国人，我是美国人。So choose a proper word to make the sentence, to make sense the sentence. Yes, you may tell me the number, or you may tell me the letter or the character. Both are okay. So 我不是，我不是，我不是中国人。我不是中国人，我是美国人。Now here comes the question. 不 fourth tone 四声 but here I read it as 不是 I changed the tone from the fourth to second. Notice that? 我不是中国人. Now later we are going to talk about this kind of the tone change of the character 不 right? 24 now some of you have mentioned 您是老师. Notice that here is the question. 您是老师吗? Very good. Yeah, 吗 appears at the end of the sentence to change a statement into a simple question. 25他叫 Oh, yeah. One of your classmates said 他叫什么名字? So you choose A and D at the same time, right? 他叫什么名字? Both A and D. That's okay. That's what we learned from the textbook. That's what we learned from textbook. 他叫什么名字? But actually in real life, we often see 他叫什么. 他叫什么 is also okay. So A is okay. 他叫什么 it's also okay. 26李月中国人，他是老师。李月中国人，他是老师。对，就是是。李月是中国人，他是老师。Very good. 好，什么 again 什么是什么意思 So 什么意思 means what meaning 什么 means what right? 什么 means what 他叫什么 it means what is he called What is he called What's his name That means Alright, turn to the second half The second half 老师学生中国美国好27大卫不是老师他是学生 Very good 他是学生季他是学生28呢谢谢您 Now here someone is here. Yeah, 老师，谢谢您。Very good. We just write choose 老师 here. 29我不是中国人，我是 just two of them. Yes, 美国人 Okay, I just write the letter here. 我是美国人。30你们好，你们是学生吗？你们好，你们是学生吗？ Now here, H, 中国学生 means Chinese students. 中国学生 So those students, their nationality is Chinese. 你们好，你们是中国学生吗 Right? Very good. 很好，大家做得很好。Now let's listen to the recording and choose the mark the syllables you hear. Just choose from the two. Which one is the one you hear? Yeah. Just a moment.
"第3课，你叫什么名字？"
Lesson
That's right. Got to
3. 语音
3. Pronunciation.
第1部分
Part 1.
第1到8题，听录音，选择听到的音节。
to 8. Listen to the recording and mark the syllables you hear.
Everybody hears the recording? Or just a few of you? Okay, it's normal. All right. Okay, now let's continue. Mark the syllable. Now here, we use, if you think it is the first one in this pair, you just type O. Okay. E. If you find it is second one, you send R to the chatting room. Okay, E or R. I can, since I cannot write now. Oh yeah, it's okay. E or R. E or R. Right. Now here I go.
一、四、
四。一 or 二。四。对，是一四。二是次。次。四。次。Second pair.
二、酸、
酸。酸。酸。对，是一酸。斯乌安酸。二是斯乌安川。酸。川。酸。川。Good. So 一。Third pair. 三。
三、此、
此。此。此。二。对，是二。此。一是子。子。此。Number 4. 四。
四、算、
算。算。斯乌岸算。Great. 二。算。一是兹乌岸钻。钻。算。钻。算。Number 5. 五。
五、虾、
虾。虾。虾。对，二。二。虾。一是加。加。鸡啊加。西啊虾。虾。Number 6. 六。
六、
心。心。心。对，一。一是心。心。西音心。二是七音清。清。心。清。Yes, very good. Number 7. 七。
七、香、
香。香。香。西一昂香。对，二。二是对。一是江。鸡一昂江。鸡一昂江。二。香。西一昂香。江。香。 Number 8.
8、9、
9、9、9。很机油9，机油9。汽油球，汽油球，球9，球9。好，我们做 the next one。我们做这个练习。Now let's do this exercise. Listen to the recording and add the tone marks to 不。Now, you know, here, 不, in every phrase, there's a 不 syllable. But depend which one it is read. Second one or first. 不, sorry. Here, I write right here. Uh, 不还是 figure it out. So add the tone marks to the syllable 不 or 不. Listen carefully. And after that, you will tell me when it is 不 and when it is 不. You need to summarize the rule. Listen carefully.
Part 2.
第9到16题，听录音，给下列词语中的不标注声调。
Questions 9 to 16. Listen to the recording and add the tone marks to
Okay,
不.
if it is fourth tone, 四声, you just text 4 in chatting room. If it is second tone, you text 2, 4 or 2 to indicate the number, indicate the tone mark. Okay, here I go.
9，不是，
不是，不是。Yeah, good. Most of you said 二声2 or 二声 right? 不是，好，不是。10，
不想，
不想，不想。Yes，四声，不想，不想。11，11，
不好，
不好，不好。四声 ，very good。4，不好。Just wait a moment. 12，
不看，
不看，不看，不看。Yes，二声，二声，不看。Good，不看。13，13，不能，不能，不能。对，四声， 不能，不能。14，
14. 不说，
不说，不说，不说。对，4声，不说。15，不说。15，
15. 不去，
不去，不去，不去。2声 ，good， 2声，不去。对，正好。16，
16. 不买，
不买，不买，不买。对，4声，对，4声，不买。No， now you hope you will find out what is the rule for the tone. 4声 or 2声，是，不看，不去。Now I read 2声 all of them. 不是，不看，不去。Pay attention to the syllable following 不，不。They are all read at fourth tone, right? 不是，是4声，不看，看4声，不去，去4声。And now let's take a look at those syllables which are read fourth tone. 不想，不好，能，不说，不买。Also pay attention to the syllable following 不。There are 不说，说1声，不能，能2声，不买，买3声，不想，想3声，不好，好。So do you find the pattern or the rule? 不 after 不 the syllable should be read at fourth tone, right? Yeah. Add a syllable at fourth tone. After sorry, 不 is not fourth, sorry. Let me erase it. Yeah, 不 after it should be 4声. Yeah. After 不 can be 1声、2声和3声, right? If it's fourth tone, we choose second tone. Else should be fourth tone. Now here, 不 after it should be a syllable read at fourth tone. 不 the syllable can be 1声、2声 or 3声。不 in other cases 不。Right? Need to know this because sometimes you may find 不 read as fourth tone and sometimes it is read as second tone. It's you a little bit confusing. Now let me okay. I'll share you Another slide, the slide of Pinyin. Now let's take a look. When bu is followed by a syllable in the first tone, second tone, or third tone, its tone doesn't change. So doesn't change means originally this character is read bu. That is its original pronunciation, bu, in the fourth tone. After it, 一声、二声、三声, it keep unchanged. 不吃，不行，不好。But when 不 is followed by a syllable in the fourth tone, it changes into the second tone. So 不会，会四声，不是，是四声，不看，看四声。It changed from fourth to second. All right, that's the rule. Because in some expressions we have to change the rule, change the tone from fourth to second. That depends on the one after it. If it is fourth, then 不 will become 不. So just now I said 我不是学生，我不是学生，不是 I'm not a student. All right, keep that in mind. Later in practice, probably you will encounter this problem of changing the tone sending of 不. All right, do you have questions about this part? About this pinyin knowledge? If you have question, you can turn on your mic to ask. If you do not have a question about this part, we'll continue. Now, I remember that we learned some strokes, right? The last week. Now here we're going to learn more. The strokes. Yeah. Characters consists of strokes. We learned 横、竖、撇、捺、点. This is the first group we've learned. 横、竖、撇、捺、点. You know, every stroke has its name, the term 横、竖、撇、捺、点. Now we're going to learn a few more. This one is called 横折. 横折. 横 is horizontal. 折 here there's a turn of stroke. It is called 折. So this stroke 横折, we write it at a time. You don't write this way. Here there's no gap in between the two. Actually it is one, just a one stroke. It's a continuous one stroke. Like in 口, the character 口, we learned it, right? 你家有几口人? 口. Here is the 横折. 横折. Now for 口, we started here, this stroke. 竖. 横折. 横. That is the stroke order. 竖 横折 横 right? 这是口。你家有几口人？口。And now this one is a new character. It is read 日。日 originally it means sun, the sun in the sky, sun. Here, 横折 is right here, 横折. But we write it in this way, 树横折横横 日 the sun in the sky, sun. 树横折横 this one is the first one. 树横折横横. Okay. The next stroke is called 竖折, right? 竖折竖折. Yeah, you may see it in this character. This is 山 山, which means mountain. We learned the expression 爬山, climb mountain. Mountain. Do you think it looks like a mountain? Yeah, actually it is the pictographic character. 山竖折竖竖. A very simple one. 竖折竖竖. 好，山 mountain. And here is another one, which is 出. 出 means go out. Go out. Now here are two 竖折. 竖折竖折竖竖竖. Okay, that should be right this way. 竖折竖竖折竖. And finally a longer one. And next one, 竖钩不 go. Go means hook. So 竖钩, here you see the little hook here. 竖钩. You can find this character. You can find it in this character. It is read 丁 丁. Simple. 竖钩横竖钩. And also in character 小 小孩的小 小 means small, means little. 竖钩点竖钩点点. Three new strokes we learned. 横折横折竖折竖折 and 竖钩竖钩. Okay. So the second group we learned 横折竖折竖钩. Oh, not 小. Ding meaning. The meaning of ding. 竖钩. Okay. The meaning of ding. Basically, at least you should know, Ding is one of the feminine names Chinese people usually use. One of the feminine names. For example, my mother, her family name is Ding, or you can say surname. Yeah, her surname is Ding. Ding. Of course, Ding has some other meanings, but the easy one for me to explain now is one of the family names. Just like my family name is Xu, my mother's family name is Ding. So even we are in the same family, we do not have the same family name. Because yearly Chinese people carries father's family name. My father and I, yeah, we have the same family name. But my mother, she has her own. Okay, so a little bit about Chinese culture. Now, here is assignment these characters. To write these characters with 横折, 横折, 竖折, and 竖钩. Now, this is your assignment to write, and you're supposed to and take picture of your writing. Send the picture to your shared folder, and I will see it. Okay. Now, 这是口. Now here, this character is written stroke by stroke. Now this is the demo of the stroke order. So you write 口. One, you may write at least 5 of them. 口. Yeah, 口. 5, right? 这个字是见，见，再见的见 ，right? 见，再见的见。竖，横折，撇 ，and this one is called 竖弯钩。再见的见 ，and 山 ，okay. Now here it shows if you start the middle one， 竖，竖折 and 竖。小，山 is mountain， 小 small little， 竖钩点点 ，and one more 不 not， 横撇竖点。Now you write at least 5 of them. Yeah, if you like to write more, that's also okay. All right, yeah, that's a full character writing. You should learn how to read characters, how to write characters, and now in terms of writing, you may write with pen and you may type on a keyboard. Now let's practice this sentence pattern. Last time we practiced 我有 right? 我有一个背包，我有2个耳机。Now here we'll do the drill to ask, do you have something? And then you answer, yes, I have the thing, or no, I don't have the thing. We just need to use the expressions to do this very small dialogue. Example, 你有背包吗？我有背包。Again, 你有背包吗？我没有背包。Okay, now let's do the drill. All right, let me see. Now, first of all, let's do it orally. You just repeat after me. 跟我说，跟我说。You don't have to turn on your mic. Just try to imitate how I ask the question and how I answer the question in positive way or negative way. Again, let's do it. 你有背包吗？我有背包。你有背包吗？我没有背包。Next one, 耳机 earphone or earset. 你有耳机吗？我有耳机。你有耳机吗？我没有耳机。足球 soccer, the ball. 你有足球吗？我有足球。你有足球吗？我没有足球。So 有 means have. 我有 I have. 我没有 I don't have. Is that clear? 有 is positive. 没有 is negative. Now, 鸡蛋. Now let's turn to 鸡蛋. 鸡蛋 eggs. 你有鸡蛋吗？我有鸡蛋。你有鸡蛋吗？我没有鸡蛋。苹果 apples. 你有苹果吗？我有苹果。你有苹果吗？我没有苹果。好 Now let's do the next 5 pictures in typing characters, or you answer the questions in Pinyin. Okay, so we'll do it in chatting room. This one, 电脑. So when you answer it with Chinese character, you should choose the correct one. 电脑 computer. 手表 watch. 熊猫 panda, giant panda. 地图 map. 地图 Last one, 飞机 飞机 is airplane. 好，飞机 Now let's do it. If I ask you, 你有电脑吗? You can say 我有电脑. Also, you can say 我没有电脑. You just answer the questions alternatively, positive or negative. Okay, now let's do it. 你有电脑吗? The complete sentence to answer it. 你有电脑吗? Oh, I got both of you said 我有电脑. Very good. 我有电脑. "你有手表吗?" Okay. 很好，我没有手表。Yes, 我没有手表。Oh, one said 我有手表。Good. 手表。Wrist watch. 手 hand. 啊，你有熊猫吗？你有熊猫吗？That's true. I guess that's true. 我没有熊猫。我没有熊猫。Anybody will answer me? 我有熊猫。Well, you will be. Oh, everybody said 我没有熊猫。Good. That's true. Next one. 你有地图吗？你有地图吗？ 你有地图吗？ Very good. 我有地图。你有中国地图吗？你有中国地图吗？中国地图。什么是中国地图？什么是中国地图？对 ，Chinese map。我没有中国地图。Yeah, some of you said 我没有中国地图。Okay, 你有百度地图。Very good. Now, the last one. 你有飞机吗？ Oh, really? Oh. Some of you said 我没有飞机。And some of you said 我有飞机。Oh, really? Okay, 飞机 is the aircraft, airplane. If you really have an airplane, that's very rich, right? Doesn't matter. Yeah, just for practice. Okay, so 你有 something 吗？ Yeah, I mean, do you have that thing? Yeah, the answer is simple. If you have it, 我有. If you don't have it, 我没有. Right? So you can apply this sentence structure to many objects to practice. Oh, one gives us a very interesting answer. He said, 我有纸飞机。纸飞机。纸 paper. I have paper plane. That's possible. Yeah. 纸飞机. Okay, now let's take a short break. 我们休息一会儿。休息。You dream to have it. 我想我想有飞机。I want to have it. I dream to have it. 我想有飞机。Okay, now let's start our second part of our today's class. Well, we're gonna just start learning Unit 6. 第六课means lesson 6. 我会说汉语。我会说汉语。汉语 it's Chinese language. 说 is to speak. 会 which means you have the ability, you have acquired, that you have the ability which is acquired over time during maybe a period of time. You acquired this ability to do something. 会 or of course I, right? 我会说汉语. I can speak Chinese. Means you acquired the ability to speak Chinese. Now, as usual, let's read some pinyin syllables first. 我们先读拼音，读拼音。Now read after me. Just repeat. I will explain. I will tell you the meaning of some often used words. Okay, not everyone, but some of them. This one, 今天, 今天, which means today. So you better remember it. 今天 means today. 今天，今年，今年，今年 means this year. We learned it. We learned it. 他今年4岁了。今年。精彩，精彩。车票，车票。公司，公司。公司 means companies, company. 公司。So here comes the question. 你有公司吗？你有公司吗？ Do you have company? 没有 Very good. 我没有公司。Yes, that 公司 you choose the correct characters. Someone asked 精彩。精彩 is an adjective which means wonderful. So 精彩。公司 company. 刚才，刚才 means just now. 刚才 just now. 操场，操场 It's sports field. Sports field. For people to do sports or to do some physical training. 鸡蛋，鸡蛋，鸡蛋是什么？鸡蛋是什么？鸡蛋 is eggs, right? Yeah, if I ask you 鸡蛋是什么 then what's 鸡蛋 Next one. 刮风，刮风。欢迎，欢迎，欢迎 meaning welcome. Welcome to China. 欢迎来中国。欢迎来中国。Welcome to China. 经理，经理 manager. 经理。机会，机会 opportunities. 机会。关心，关心。care about somebody particularly. 关心。关于，关于。开始，开始 meaning to start or something begins. For example, at the beginning of the start of the class, I would say 我们开始上课。我们开始上课。开始。高兴，高兴 means happy, cheerful, happy. Okay, now read it again. 今天，今年，精彩，车票，公司，刚才，操场，鸡蛋，刮风，欢迎，经理，机会，关心，关于，开始，高兴。Now let's turn to the warm-up part to learn some new new expressions. Wow. Do you still recall this one? Mama. What does it mean? Which picture shows a mama? F, E, or F? Oh, maybe both, right? Yeah, mama 是 mother. Mama 是 mother. Yeah, maybe both. This mama is taking care of a kid. This mama is cooking. Now, number 2, 字 汉字 That's Chinese characters. 汉字对 Picture A 汉字 or D on the board. Maybe on the board there's a Chinese character. And C is also on the board. C picture shows us there are also several Chinese characters. 汉字这是汉字。3中国菜 Which picture shows us 中国菜 You know, 中国菜 means Chinese food. Chinese food. So, picture B. Good. Chinese food. Or Chinese cuisine. Yeah, 中国菜。4说汉语说 speak talk speak 说汉语 They speak Chinese. Who are speak Chinese? 他们说汉语 right? C 他们说汉语。Number 5写汉字写 means to write. Write Chinese characters. 写汉字 Picture D, she is writing characters. 写汉字 Do you remember your assignment? Today's assignment is 写汉字 Got it? Number 6, 6做中国菜做中国菜中国菜 Chinese food 做中国菜做 is to make or here in this case is to cook. So to make Chinese food, to cook Chinese food 做中国菜 Yeah. 这个妈妈在做中国菜 Yes. Very good. 好，跟我读一读，跟我读。妈妈，汉字，中国菜，说汉语，写汉字，做中国菜。Okay, Yeah, these are some expressions we're going to use in the text. So let's learn some new words. Yeah, just now I mentioned 会. Look at it. 会. 喝味会. 会. 会. It's a verb which means you acquired some ability over time. You acquire some ability. 说 诗乌窝说 speak or talk 说 speak Chinese 说汉语 if you have the ability to speak Chinese, so 会说汉语会说汉语 I can speak Chinese 我会说汉语我会说汉语 right? So we may make some sentences based on the keyword 会说汉语 Next one, māmā. You've been familiar with it. māmā. Without pinyin, let's read it. 会说妈妈会说妈妈 Now let's take a look at the text. Now look at the first one. 你会说汉语吗？你会说汉语吗？ So do you speak Chinese? Do you have the ability to speak Chinese? That the meaning of this sentence is, do you have the competence or ability to speak Chinese? 你会说汉语吗？ Just read after me. 跟我读。你会说汉语吗？ Now here's the answer. 我会说汉语。我会说汉语。Yes, I can speak Chinese. I have this ability. I've developed this ability to speak Chinese. 我会说汉语。Now here, 你妈妈会说汉语吗？你妈妈会说汉语吗？ Does your mom speak Chinese? Yeah. Does she has the ability to speak Chinese? So, no, she doesn't. Yeah, we're going to use 不会。她不会说。她不会说。Now here, 汉语, the object is omitted. So just to say 她不 So she doesn't speak Chinese. 她不会说 So 会 is the positive form and 不会 the negative. Okay, now let's read it. 我们跟我读。你会说汉语吗？我会说汉语。你妈妈会说汉语吗？她不会说。Again, 你会说汉语吗？ 我会说汉语。你妈妈会说汉语吗？她不会说。Okay, you may turn on your mics and let's play the roles. Gentlemen, you play the role as A to ask questions. And ladies, you play the role as B to answer the questions. Gentlemen, please ask the question.
你会说汉语吗？
Okay, good. Yeah, any lady answer the question?
我会说汉语。
Good, 很好。And gentlemen?
你妈妈会说汉
你
语吗？
妈妈
你妈妈会说汉语吗？
Okay. And ladies?
他不会好说。
他不会，会，喝，味，会。他不会说。Again?
他不会说。
Okay. 好。Now let's change the roles. Ladies, ask the question, answer the question. Okay. Any ladies start?
你会说汉语吗？
你会说汉语吗？
Okay. Gentlemen.
他会说，
你
我
妈妈
会
会
说
说
汉
汉语
语。
吗？
我会说汉语。
Okay. Ladies. 妈妈会说汉语吗？
你妈妈会说
你妈妈
汉语吗？
Now, any gentleman answer the question?
他不会说。
不会说汉语。
他不
Okay.
他不会说。
All right, let's work on 说 a little more. 说跟我读说诗乌窝说会说不会说
不会说。
好不会说 Okay, good. Okay, after class, you can continue to practice. The question is, 你会说汉语吗? The positive answer, 我会说汉语. Negative answer, 我不会说汉语. Right? Yeah, let me mute the mics. Now, here's the pattern. The question, 你会说汉语吗? 你会说汉语吗? So the subject 会 and a verb. Yeah, 会 and a verb. Do you have that? Means acquiring an ability through learning over time. 你会说汉语吗? The positive 我会说汉语。我不会说汉语。Okay, so remember this pattern 会 and a verb to mean you have the ability, you've acquired the ability through learning. The same one. All right, now let me see. Let's quickly go over the new words for text 2. 这个字 I mean this character is read 菜 it can be vegetable,
菜
can be dishes. Yeah, 菜 吃爱菜菜这个字很很喝很很 It's a adverb of degree, means very, very. 好吃好吃 We learned 好 and also we learned 吃好吃好 is good. 吃 is to eat. So you may figure, what does 好吃 mean? 好吃 means good to eat. So it's an adjective which means tasty, delicious, yummy. 好吃 Yeah. So before 好吃 we can add 很 to it to mean very delicious. 很好吃很好吃 Yes, yummy. 很好吃
很好吃
Good. 很好吃菜很好吃So think about this sentence, how to make it mother's food. I mean, the food your mom cook is very delicious. The food your mom cook is 妈妈的菜 Yeah, 妈妈的菜 Mother's food or the food mama cooked. 妈妈的菜很好吃 Right? Yeah, we will try our best to use the expressions to make more sentences. 妈妈的菜很好吃
妈妈菜很好吃
妈妈的菜 Now, in this case, we must add 的 to it. Yeah. 妈妈的菜妈妈的菜 That means mother's food. 妈妈的菜很好吃很好吃妈妈的菜 Think about 菜菜 Choose the character 菜 This one This one Not this one 是不是不对 This one 妈妈的菜很好吃 Or if you want to say my mom 妈妈的菜 Right? 我妈妈的菜很好吃 Yeah, that means the food your mom cooked is very delicious. 我妈妈的菜很好吃。
我妈妈的菜很好吃
Yes. Yeah, someone asked, do we need to add 做? Yeah. If we use 做 to the sentence, we'll make the sentence more complicated. Now here is the simple way. Food or mama's food is very delicious. Now here we are learning the simple expressions. Now I would like to say 很好. Everyone did very good job. So 很好. Very good. You'll hear me said 很好 very often in class. To give you the comment. 很好. 同学们很好. Very good. 很好. All right. Yeah, that's all for today. You don't forget to write the characters. 写汉字. Okay? Yeah, let's today's assignment. 很 not 喊 很 h-n. Yeah. So when you choose the character, 很 it's this one. Okay, that's all for today. See you next week. Remember your homework and share the photo of your writing characters with me, right? 好，再见。同学们再见。
再见。
The last character you sent to the chatting room is not still right.
再见。
Look at the 好，再见。Look at the left side. You try 拼音很好 and then you find the correct one. Okay, 再见. Yes, that's right. This time you got the right one. 很好. Very good. 好，
Hello,
再见。
Hello, Prof. I have a question.
再见。好，I'm going to end the class.